When it comes to rapping, you can expect a lot of people in the genre are going to be doing some disses, to the extent that there's even a brand of song called diss tracks that are made specifically to insult someone and call them out for crap that they've done. When it comes to Eminem, he has made a lot of songs about various people and has given them the business in terms of his wordplay. But he has been known to cross the line a few times. Allow us to show you some of these times. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5. Him dissing the president. Now, obviously, there are a lot of people who would be fine with someone like Eminem going and giving Donald Trump a diss track because, well, he's Donald Trump, and he totally deserves it. His reign in the presidency has been mirrored by controversy, and that continues now as he's going on to re-election. However, the reason we're bringing this up is that Eminem once did a multi-minute freestyle rap at the VMAs one year when Trump was the president, and he laid into the president pretty darn hard. You could hear his passion as he tried to make it clear that Trump was a scourge, a cancer to the nation, and that he must be stopped, and a lot of people resonated with his words. But a lot of other people, and not all of them were Trump supporters by the way, thought that Eminem shouldn't have done it at that event, let alone at the length that he did. Plus, another reason this one might have gone too far is that apparently he was approached by Secret Service agents after the event because Donald heard his words and wasn't amused. Did Eminem care? No. He went and blasted Donald in a later song, including referencing him in Kamikaze. Still, Eminem needs to be careful, else be put on a watch list that'll make him and his family's life miserable. Speaking of whom, number 4. Attacking his mother. This one might be up to you to decide if it was a too far situation or not. But when it comes to the relationships between Eminem and his family, the only real good relationship he's had is with his extended relatives and his daughter, Haley, whom he would never even think of dissing for the record. But that same kind of love and support does not apply to Eminem's mother, whom he blames for a lot of things going on in the early parts of his life. His mother was not able to hold down a job when he was a kid, and as a result, they would move around constantly, which made him an outcast in schools and definitely hurt his psyche. So after years of stewing, he made a diss track called "Cleaning Out My Closet," and he went all out on his mother, labeling his grievances and saying how she wasn't the best mother ever. Ironically, after hearing this, his mother sued him and lost royally. But that should say something right there, because if Eminem was not afraid to go after his own mother, then he's not afraid to go after anyone close to him, or not close to him, including number 3, Kim. This one we'll label as too far, because of all the effort that Eminem went in order to ensure that the Kim in this diss track knew what was coming. You see, Eminem has been in various relationships, including one we'll be detailing next that might surprise you, and they tend to end roughly. Case in point, his girlfriend turned dual ex-wife, Kim. Kim had been with Eminem for years, and it's through her that their daughter Haley was born, and arguably is the best thing that came out of their relationship. Just saying. Anyways, while there was little doubt that the two loved each other at one time, they had some very rocky moments that set Eminem off in multiple ways, including him almost beating a man badly because he was hitting on Kim, and she let him hit on her. Thus, after a while, Eminem went off in a song apparently labeled Kim. It was a track full of hate, and at one point, he did a concert and came out with an inflatable doll labeled Kim, just so he could sing the song to her and let the audience know just how angry he was at his wife. That's kind of intense. And not surprising they divorced, twice. And while it's true that Eminem didn't insult her for a while, it's best we don't press the issue. Number 2. The Mariah Carey warning. You know the phrase, "heck have no fury like a woman scorned"? Yes, that's the G version of the saying. Deal with it. Anyway, sometimes these women have nothing on Eminem, because he once dated legendary singer and major diva Mariah Carey. How that happened, we'll never know. And we honestly don't need to know, but yeah, it happened. It wasn't the smoothest of breakups, and because of this, Mariah Carey, in her infinite wisdom, decided to make a song called "Obsessed." Would you like to guess whom she insulted in that song? Yup, it was Eminem. And the world waited for him to reply. They didn't have to wait long. He made a song called "The Warning," and he made his intentions very clear in that song. He told Carey to stop throwing shade at him, or he would release a long list of things about her that were very private, intimate, and something that she definitely wouldn't want in the public eye. Granted, this would have shown just as much about Eminem in certain ways, but he was the scorned one here. So yeah, he went off like you would expect. Mariah backed down, and Eminem got the last laugh. That's why you don't do these things to Eminem. he'll go off with everything he has within him. Number 1. Kamikaze. There's little doubt that Eminem has had many phases over his career. Many of them are successful for the record. But you can tell how he's feeling or reacting to things by how he does his music. And in 2018, he decided that he was done taking abuse from the music industry, from those who said he lost a step, and so on and so forth. So thus, he went into hiding, so to speak, and came out with a brand new album called Kamikaze. And as we teased in the last entry, he went off. It didn't matter who you were or how old your beef was. He went and insulted you. Whole songs had numerous references to the insults and critical reception to things he had done in recent albums, and he didn't let anyone slide. Not Machine Gun Kelly, whom insulted him years ago by saying a not-so-nice thing about his daughter, to the president, to the numerous mumble rappers in the world, he took shots at every single one of them. So why was this? A diss too far? Because you could argue the entire point of this album was to blast all of these people. Yes, it worked, and Slim Shady was back, but then he tried to do a similar thing with his next album, and it didn't do as well. So there you have it, a look at times when Eminem's disses went too far. Do you see now why these disses weren't the best for Eminem to do? Which of them do you honestly think was fair play? Or do you know another diss that should have been on this list? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.